About whatever. Serious. My goodness. Talk about an F-tard. Go ahead, talk about it. I don't care. I'm in my barn trying to organize some stuff. I'm walking over here for a second, okay? Dogman has been in this barn before. We gotta go get these milk crates. Hang on. I've got this bunch of books here. Destiny went through most of them, I think. These, she went through, she said these aren't worth, they're not first edition, so we're just, they're worth something, 20, 30, 60, like that. Not worth a lot. This one's in bad shape. Well, I guess in bad shape. The Mudlark by Theodore Bonnet. It's got a pencil and a date, December 1950. Hey, what's up, Milk Roots? 1949. This might be a first edition, like book club edition or whatever. The Mudlark. What the hell is that? I don't know how many books we have. A couple thousand or something. I don't even know how many. Oh shit. Okay. This would probably be worth money. Remington Arms in American History. I bet this is worth money. Maybe not that much, but I bet it's worth money. Some of the stuff is like, I bought the book because I knew that I could resell it. Some books, like I once bought a book on orchids that went for $2,000. 1956 by Remington Arms. Published simultaneously in Canada by Clark, Irwin and Company. Now, it doesn't. I'm not really getting an edition date. I think it might not matter. Oh, it says first edition. This says $40, but this was penciled in years ago. Somebody that sold books had this one. There's probably only one edition of this. But stuff like this, like, I buy that. I buy things that were just old. Like, I would buy a book just because it was from 1700. Stuff like that. Most of those are inside. The Rise of David Levinsky. I don't know. Let's say, what's up, Robert? It's got the book jacket in here. Part of it. It's better than none. This heater works great. Copyright 1917, so this is not a first edition. This is, I don't know what press date it is. Is that it? Maybe it is. I don't know. Screw it, like I care. I'll tell you what else I don't care about. It's the trolls that hang out around here. Like, How's Sam? Sam's cool. I told him I'd cut him some pork. So I will cut him some pork. But I'm not going to do it right now because I'm boxing this shit up. This is an old book, man. (1848). It's pretty old. Oh, it's got color lithos in it. See? Now see, a book like this, Friendship Gift of Moral and Entertaining Literature, 1847. That front litho. Illustrations of the play. Put this up. Isn't this fun? Took your advice and had a stern talking with the other about corrections and maintenance training. It was sort of my history that people don't change. Like that, like for some reason it's really hard for people to do. They'll only do it if the dog really screws up and they think that the dog is going to be put down or something like that. So it sucks. Yeah, it's on Tasho. But this, these books, I gotta get them off the ground. I don't know. She said this thing said she went through the whole thing. There's probably stuff in here that's like, let's see, like this is some German book. 1915. I don't speak German. I don't know what that says. They're selling some beer in here though. It's got a advertisement for like a cruise line, which is pretty interesting. Hamburg America line. I mean, I can tell what that says. Hamburg to Philadelphia, Hamburg to Baltimore, New York, and Boston. It's like a magazine. It's like a magazine, but it's hardcover. It's interesting. It's like I don't know, Kaiser Wilhelm. I think that says Wilhelm. Yeah, it's on Tasho. Oh, it's like an almanac and shit. It's like the Farmer's Almanac, I think. Yes, it is. Can you show us what's behind you? What? There's a boat. There's a canoe. Oh, look at this illustration. I hope Destiny's seeing this. Look at that. Look at that illustration. The crows have German World War I helmets on. This is going inside with me. This is fucking... And they're talking to a robin like they're reading off of a thing, like they're warning the robin. The robin looks like a hobo. Wow. The crows, of course, are German because that's a smart bird, right? They're inferring something. And the robin is sort of a vagabond. It comes and goes. Do you see what I'm saying? Where the crow stays in one place all year. Oh, here's a good one. It's a dog. It's dogs in family life. Destiny. I hope Destiny sees this. Look at this one. Tell me that's not hot. Yeah, it's going inside for sure. Wow, what a find. This thing's in great shape, too. Yeah, I want more illustrations. Those are crazy. Oh, there are. I hope there's more like that, though. Those are like... Those dogs were dachshunds. A badger hound. Well, here's drawings in here of like... It's like... pictures of waterfalls and shit. No, I want more cartoons, though. I just saw the Washington Monument. Is that like the 8th wonder of the world? Not really. It's an obelisk. Here's two dandies. Two dandies. Look at them. Okay. Now we're talking. What is this? A car that converts into a plane? Get out of here. What in the world? Do they transport it like that to their spot? Certainly they don't. It doesn't fly like that. No, because it'd have the propeller on backwards. It wouldn't matter how you drove it. But I think it just transports it. Okay, here's a weird looking train. This is real strange looking. Don't ask me. I guess this is the technology section where they brag about German technology. I think it's a rifle scope, but I'm not sure. So, oh yeah, because here's something that looks like a bomb. I'm sure it's on a buoy. What is that? Is that a bomb or a buoy? I don't know. I assume. No, there's a guy in it. It's a diving bell of some kind. Check this shit out. All right, Jacques Cousteau, before you. Do you see him in the window? It's like the USS Turtle. Look at him. He's in that little window. I didn't know what this was, and now I see a man with a mustache. God, I wish I could read this. That's exactly what that is. That takes balls. That does. Jacques Cousteau, the stuff he invented, that took balls too. Some people died testing that out. I mean, there's some cool looking shit. I'm just looking for like stuff that's like just crazy. Oh, okay. This reminds me of Destiny. Because look, see the guys doing the pull-ups and stuff? Destiny keeps, challenging me to a pull-up competition. Yeah, have you ever seen that movie? It has, maybe it's, who is in that? I know who. Will Ferrell, right? Will Ferrell and Marky Mark. And in Marky Mark, he's like stealing his wife. I think it's Will Ferrell. He's the ex-husband or something. He's the ex. And like there are times, like he was Mr. Cool, like he could do everything. Oh, I could fix the house, no problem. And at times throughout the movie, at least one time, he's doing pull-ups, and he's just having a conversation doing pull-ups, right? Just keeps going. It goes on for like a minute. Then he's doing it one-handed, switches to the other arm. It's a great scene. Because I was trying to make my point with Destiny. I was doing them one-handed, talking to her. She still wants to challenge me, which I don't. Come on. No way. No way. She's saying she can beat me. I said, oh, can you do 70? And she laughed and walked away. I don't know. Do I accept the challenge? For sure. We'll go up to Grisley. There's chin-up bar up there. We'll have a chin-up competition, right? We'll see who wins, all right? If she wins, I don't know. If she wins, I'll be surprised. How about that? They also can symbolize money or children. What can't? Being a vampire? Oh, you like my stories, Nixie? Chickens can symbolize walking life problems. Really? What color were the chickens? It's the best way to squeeze orange juice. Are you kidding me? You buy it. What's the best way to have somebody else do it? How about that? I sort of want to keep this book out. I want to keep this book out because there's an illustration in there. Let's get the ones off the ground. Boy, it's great having a heater in here. Like, if I'm just standing here, I'm fine. I am. I'm totally fine. And it's really cold. It's bitter cold out. There's an ice storm going on. It's pretty cold out. Let's see what else we got. Tom Brown's School Days. Thomas Hughes. I don't think it's first edition. It's not in bad shape. It's not worth anything. We'll keep it because it's old. The Man with Three Names. Harold McGrath. Never read it. Well, it has there's an illustration right on the front. I bet this is so interesting. You know, the man has three names. Damn it! It has to be two. That's what I think. I could be wrong. Oh my God. It's like a racist book. It is. 1960. Behavior of British people towards immigrants. But it says, it uses the term colored immigrants. Wow. Be in the book burning section, but I bet there's just outrageous shit in here. This might have to be burnt. I'll talk to Destiny about this. Maybe she can peruse it. Maybe it isn't as bad. The behavior of the British people toward colored immigrants. It might not be. It might be a perspective of, it's still a generalization. It is. It's a generalization from, you know. See what it says about the author. The Behavior of British People Towards Colored Immigrants by Michael Banton. American readers will find this a lively, stimulating book. Michael Banton, by describing in detail the reactions of Britons to the immigrants in their own country, has provided a report that sheds light on the American domestic scene. The story of the ways in which British respond to the colored people who live among them leads to a new perspective to many attitudes widely held in the country. I think this is going to have to go in the burn pile. I don't know, man. That doesn't sound like anything I would waste my time. Here's a book. Some books can be burned, okay? They can. Don't tell me that they can't. All books can be burned, okay? I'm not saying get rid of them. I'm just saying you can burn it if you want. I don't know. It's a big deal. That's probably in copy someplace else, too. Doesn't sound like, well, I don't know. But Donald Trump would read it. He's an avid reader, from what I understand. You read anything, he's voracious. You give him a book, he just starts reading it. It's like amazing. 1925, Mrs. Dalloway. I've read it. It's not that good. Yeah, I don't need my gloves on out here. Seriously, it's pretty nice. Oh yeah, it's real story time with Peter, all right. I mean, I bought so many books. There was always a reason for buying the book. Like maybe I thought that it was interesting, or Only an Irish Boy by Horatio Alger Jr. It's signed. It's Master Stephen Turry, Grey Court. It's got a date. Young kids. A lot of those that I bought because I thought that they might be collectible, like and some of them are. But like the Airplane Boys, like I was trying to get the whole series. Just terrible shit that no kid nowadays would want to read it unless they wanted to see how it was back in the day. Seriously, that sort of might be one of the reasons why I bought that book about the British people, which is probably bullshit. Not all British people were thinking that way. I'm sure it just sounds so slanted. The White-Headed Boy, a comedy in 3 acts by Lennox Robinson. It's a paperback. A long time ago. It's got some weird insert. Don't really understand that business. That's plays, definitely. Keep it. A lot of the books that I bought were just be considered rare. They were not big sellers back in their day. Nobody wants them now. Home readings. That's pretty nice, right? Look at the dandy. That's pretty nice. That's a nice print. That plate. See, this book would have been expensive back in the day. This too is like a book with just like a bunch of stuff in it. Like it's like a magazine, but it's hardcover. You know what I'm saying? I bought a bunch of these too because I thought that the illustrations were like amazing. Here's A Life for a Life. Here's a guy, heroic guy, jumping into the water. It's titled A Life for a Life. He's going to save somebody that jumped into the water. Here's Here's a picture of like a homeless dude back in the day. I need water. Yeah. There's soap, but not water. Oh, here's water. Oh, yeah. Living life high on the hog. I live out here. I'm gonna talk Destiny into it. She loves the barn at night. It's her thing. It's like, oh, what is that? I'm gonna go see. I'm like, no, stay, man. When you want to go out there? Like, just wants to confront the dog, man. I don't know. I wouldn't do it. That's like a thing Destiny keeps talking about. Like, oh, I'm gonna find the dog man and have a talk, and I don't even know what that means. The Pilot's Arithmetic Book, Part 2, Grade 8. I'm sure they're more advanced nowadays. Maybe not. Put my glasses on. This could be some important stuff. Oh, a Winston Churchill book. The Inside of the Cup. Not as, his paintings are worth more, for sure. Here's a painter. Not bad, I mean, if you like that kind of stuff. I mean, seriously, like, he had this good hand-eye. Set up electrotyped, published May 13th. May 1913. I'm assuming this is first edition. Maybe not. Something just riveting, right? A riveting book. Boy, there were some idiot trolls today. A play by Owen Davis, Icebound. Sounds like one of those, seriously, those plays where, Admiral Byrd is stuck in the wherever, or Admiral Wickwicki is stuck. Oh, here we go. Hang on. Here's Albert Hubbard's Scrapbook. Oh. Well, isn't this interesting? Oh, this is actually pretty cool how it's made. Picture him here of like Jonathan Livingston Seagull or something. Well, his scrapbook, can't find anything to show y'all. It's an interesting made book. Like I can't figure this out. Like, what the hell is this? Is it really a scrapbook? Because if it is, no, it's not. Containing the inspired and inspiring selections gathered during a lifetime of discriminating reading for his own use. Printed and made into a book by the Roy Crofters at their shops in East Aurora, Erie County, New York State. Well, the only thing of it is I don't know who Albert is, but I'm sure he was, had, quite a discriminating taste. If I was a reader, if I was a reader of garbage, I might read that, But if I had the choice between reading Albert Hubbard's scrapbook or like watching a Transformers movie, I'm going with the Transformers movie every time. Destiny's the kind. She'll be sitting around reading. She's a speed reader. She's like this. And I'm like, you're not even reading that. And she said, oh, ask me any question. You could say, like, what? This is the truth. To Destiny, you could say, what did it say on page 266? And she rails it off real fast. Like how'd you do that? And she just she does this look at me, like, and doesn't say a word. It's sort of, I'm not going to say, it's like a Savantian trick, I think. That's what I think. Okay. Here we go. A novel by Frederick Pohl, The World at the End of Time. It's got an illustration. This can't be worth anything now. Never heard of this guy. First edition, 1990. We'll keep it. I bet it's not worth shit, though. But it's not. Stephen King, those are actually worth some money. The first edition Stephen King's. Stork Bites Man. Never heard of it. I bought it though, clearly. What the expectant father may expect. And it looks like it's all sort of comedy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, isn't that funny? You're gonna, like, every guy that's gonna be a father reads this and just chuckles. Oh, that little scamp. Chapter 1. Have you ever come home to find your wife aglow with the inner beauty and mystery and a general sense of event in the air? Oh, I love it. How fun is this? It's something to confront without warning. That's what I faced one evening at the door of our apartment. There was Cleta, his wife's name was Cleta, standing in a unmaskably expectant posture near our wedding picture. She was dressed in blue satin hostess gown, her red hair in a magnificent upsweep. She sounds beautiful. Pregnant women they could be real hot. It's true. They do get this glow about them. That's what I've heard. All my friends, they always say that. Like, oh, when my wife was pregnant, she had a real glow about her. Preparental discussion. Chapter 8. It is said that the cultural level of any social set is indicated by its favored customs and phrases. They're right. They are 100% right. In that case, the tip-off of our group comes when somebody happens to drop their cigarette ashes on the rug. I always laugh when that happens. I do. I love hanging around with smokers. I don't know. My mom smoked like a chimney. We always say, well, it's good for the rug. If our guest in our set fails to say this, it's a case of, oh shit, come on. Let's find something good. Most of our friends will prove a great comfort during these trying days of pregnancy. And then again, some of them can be quite the opposite. It is a good point to learn to watch those who have tendencies to do things that can range from slightly disturbing to completely upsetting. I bet that can happen, don't you think? That is got to change a woman's body. You're cranking out a kid? Wow. Seriously, you're cranking out a kid in your body. That's got to change your hormones, everything. Probably just has to go to whack. Probably have to eat like a fiend. I mean, seriously, you probably, no more drinking, right? Well, that's what the doctors say, but I'm sure some do still. definitely get arrested for that. They should. Chapter 9. How and why life comes to your baby, a puzzling question in the process of becoming a father. Gee, how did he become a baby? How did that happen? Your wife will contribute certain acts of behavior which are destined to involve you, and you'll never be quite clear about what causes them. Oh, I better shut up. I'm probably pissing some women off. Occasionally, if you're lucky, you may hit on a partial solution. I'm sure a woman wrote this, right? I'm gonna guess a woman wrote this, right? Sounds like it. This is a woman's perspective. Let's see what the guy's name is. Douchebag McGee. What? Carl Rose. No, that text by Lewis Pollock, pictures by Carl Rose. These guys were in the doghouse after they, well, no, they weren't. This was, what year was this written? It's like 1950. So people just got married and had kids, you know? 1945, that's right after the war. I bet it's right after the war, and a lot of people were getting pregnant. This, like, could you imagine living in that time? Jesus Christ. Like the whole time, like, women didn't work. They stayed home and raised kids. That would make somebody insane. Oh, I just want to stay home with this kid, make dinner for you, honey, smoke cigarettes and pick up a carton of cigarettes while you're gone, and wait until you come home and meet you at the door with a martini. That's how it was. Oh. Well, here's a typical picture of a refrigerator. Look at all the goodness they have in there. This is what they want. They want clearly a cooked turkey, some olives, beer, soda. Looks like a quarter of a watermelon, some sausage, soda. And then on the other side, I see they have the baby's food, which is milk, barley water, pablum, prune juice, some oranges and shit. Yeah, honey, the baby's 2 years old. Shouldn't we? The baby's 2 days old. Shouldn't we give him some orange juice? That's what I would try. I would try that. Like vitamin C. If you know. Well, here's the stork. And Claire was about a halfway to motherhood at that time. We decided to move, and my experiences there were such that I strongly advise against such an undertaking while the baby is expected. But with your wife handicapped, too much of such an ordeal falls on your untrained shoulders. I see. So he's got to do all the packing and the unpacking. What he's saying is, when your wife is pregnant, don't move, because it's going to be a lot of work. And, well, women in China have their baby and go back out into the rice field, okay? Well, they used to. But here, no way, man. You're supposed to carry the wife around. That's what you're supposed to do. I had a pigeon, okay? Hey, I'll be right back. I got to go check on something. I'll be right back. Hang on. Barley wine is better. Never had it. I'll be right back. right? With all the ice on it. It looks fucking cool as shit, right? What do we got here? I went inside. So Destiny's on the floor doing sit-ups, right? And I'm in the kitchen and I hear her doing them and I'm like, wow, that's a pretty long set. She's going 1001, 1002, 1003, 1000. No way. You know, like maybe she did 50. But that's what she's 1005, 1006. I'm like, I go in there and I go, you're bullshitting me. No way you did 1,000 sit-ups. And she does one of these. And goes back into doing sit-ups. 1010, 1011. With her hands behind her head, right? All the way down. Bullshit. I know I'm being bullshitted. There's no way, man. No way. Come on. Where's my glasses? What do we got here? The Concubine. Oh, a story of Anne Boleyn. Okay. There you're talking. Who was that? King Henry VIII? Or who was that? Who is that? Anne Boleyn? No, it wasn't the 8th. No, it was the 8th. That was Henry VIII's second wife. He killed a lot of his wives, I believe. Crazy. I mean, it's outrageous what women have had to go through. It's fucking crazy, right? We were watching something last night. It was The Witcher. And, you know, it's supposed to be set in the olden days, you know, times of whatever, medieval, however you want to pronounce it, medieval. And so there's this bar scene, and the Witcher comes in, and everybody's like, hey, Witcher, get out of here, you know, get out of here, you punk. And then all of a sudden in the bar, this woman stands up and starts giving the guy shit that are giving the Witcher trouble. Like, you're a pussy and you know it, you better get out of here. You know, oh yeah, that would have happened in medieval times. Women had a lot of rights, I'm sure. You know, just stand up, hanging out in a bar and shit. Hang on. Destiny was sending me something on the thing, something about her friend and a husky. Well, this kid wrote in his book, I would have never done anything like that. I was a perfect child. Look at that. I would have. What are you doing? I bought you that book and you scribbled in it? I ain't your uncle, first of all. My name ain't Joe. Oh yeah, look, he scribbled on that. That's a male child that did that. Boy, I would be really angry. Not really, I wouldn't have cared. If it was my kid, I would have encouraged that. Oh yeah, draw on the book, I don't care. Get another one. We get a better one, like I'd sit down with the kid and I'd be like, okay, see this guy? Draw a mustache on him. Put some glasses on him. That's Luke Eric. Well, we wouldn't do that to Luke. I'd take that back, not him. Walter Hagen, the Hag. Yeah, he's right up there with Tiger Woods, evidently. Ralph Greenleaf, man with a cue stick. How many people have heard of Ralph? I've never. Minnesota Fats, right? Thomas Hitchcock Jr., Tommy on a Horse. He looks like a jockey. Mickey Mantle, screw him. Wasn't Mickey Mantle married to, well, what's her name? I think so. Ah, what do we got here? This is an old club for sure. The Onyx Ring by Sterling. What do you want to guess the ages on this one? 1855. It's not a bad shape, too. It's not a great shape, but we'll put it up. It should be off the ground. Ow! Oh, God. Oh, Perry Mason mystery? Please. 1961. That looks so horrible. Yeah, I'm going to read this tonight. I was just joking. It looks great. What do we got here? Kitty Love. 1912, Anna Alice Chapman, author of Humpty Dumpty, the Noah Days Fairy Book, etc. Published September 1912, copyright 1912. It's a $40 book, but I'm not sure it's worth $40. That says $40. Here's the Catholic National Reader. Fascinating. If I find a fairy story book, I will. Copyright 1894. It's a quality book. It's got the baby Jesus on it. Everybody loves that, right? I remember this German book with the crows in it. I do. I remember that thing. I remember I was looking through it and I'm like, oh, I'm getting that. That's why I got it. This is a cartoon book of some kind. It's in poor shape. Oh, it's like cartoons, you know, from printed in newspapers and stuff. Some of it's racist, that's for sure. Some of it's not. Some of it's political commentary. Some of it's just plain stupid. I don't have the time to go through this. My hat. hat from back when I was Amish. I didn't want to do it anymore. I don't know if this thing works. Seriously, would you have done that? I don't know. I don't know. This is fucked up. This edition is limited to 1,000 copies for England, America, of which this is number 60. That's rare. White Fairy's Library of Wit and Humor. Oh, I bet this is a scream. I bet this is so funny. Oh, this looks so interesting. I'm gonna have to put it down for later. You know, this looks so great. What a read. That really looks like a, wow. That looks so entertaining. Okay, what do we got? Andrew Jackson. Not a nice guy. Right? Illustrated. Copyright 1933. Not one of our best. Wasn't very nice. Wasn't very nice at all. Adjutant's General's Report, Connecticut, September 30, 1933. I have no idea why I bought this. It's gibberish. I'm not having gibberish on this channel. Whatever that is. Secret. The Great Events by Famous Historians. 1800 to 1815. Oh, this is a nicely made book. It's got a plate, but then it has this like translucent page. It looks like Washington. No, it's Napoleon. I bet this has plates in it. You can kind of tell when a book is it's not cut, the pages are ripped like this. This is cut, this is ripped. She can't beat me. She can't beat me doing sit-ups or pull-ups or push-ups. Oh, look at that, $20 from who? Oh, Robert Parker. Hey, Peter, please do a shout out to my friend Michael. He's from upstate New York and did Boy Scout. No, I'm sorry he did Boy Scouts. I hope he was safe. What's up, Michael? Beaver dams. Really? I didn't know there was such a place. Where would you do that at? I mean, there's Watkins Glen where the lake is. You know. Harvey Allen. Anthony Bruce. 1933. I don't know. This looks like a floor. I wouldn't read that. I wouldn't read that. I'm just saying, I probably would not read that unless I really had to. Like, say, I was stranded on an island. Right? Say I was stranded on the island. By myself. Like I was flying somewhere and for some reason, destiny wasn't with me. And the plane crashed. In the ocean, I swam to the beach and I was stuck on an island. A desert island without a TV, but there was a stack of books. That was one of them. I might read it. I might, because I'd have nothing else to do. But if Destiny was there, I'd just hang out with her and talk. So I wouldn't need to read the boring book. And this is 1919. Looks like a first edition. I don't know what it is. Mary Oliver by Mason Clare. You know, these are like, you know how there's like a museum, one book published, and then, you know, that was it. It's a claim to fame. This I don't know. The Story of Rheingold by Anna Alice Chapman. Man, she did some. She was sort of prolific. Copyright 1897, but then this is reprinted in 1925. So it's a reprint. Might read that. If I had to. Somebody said, you gotta read that book. That's it. I said I was gonna challenge Destiny to like a push-up, sit-up, and pull-up match. And if I win, she has to read the most boring book. No, that's not fair because she speed reads. No way, man. She'll pick the worst book for me, and I'll be stuck reading it. I'm not gonna lose, you know. I won't lose, trust me. She's a show-off. Listen, I went in the other day and she was doing one-hand push-ups. Same thing, you know, like she heard me coming. So she's doing one-handed push-ups, she switches to the other hand, and she's going 690, and then she goes back to the other one. 691, you know, with switching her arms behind her back. Yeah, this is come on, she's bullshitting me. I don't think so. Simon Dale by Anthony Hope. I'd say you lose. You have to read this. Oh, this guy wrote The Prisoner of Zenda. $1897. It's first edition, I think. There's some books that last throughout the ages, though, you know? I'm trying to think of one right now. Can't. Oh. like Grendel or something like that. It's a first edition. Well, I tell you, this heater out here is this is great. I mean, I'm standing right here. I don't. Here's Farm Pets. So it's got some, I already know it has some cool illustrations. There's a kitten. How adorable is that little cat? I think I could use that illustration, though. I know what I'd do with it, too. I already was working on something. I couldn't find the right kitten. I think I just found it. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to put this over. There's Khaki the duck. Alright, I'm going to put this over here. I need this for illustrations. Oh. That's it. Far Valley. First edition. Doesn't mean it's worth a lot. Just means it's a first edition. Well, doesn't that look good? Emil and the Detectives. She couldn't have showed these are like in too nasty of a place. She wanted to deal with it. Vampires are very clean. I don't know what this is. Yeah, see, if I was sleeping right here, seriously, if I was sleeping right here by the... We have two of these. We have two of them. I only got one going right now, and I have it on the medium setting. It's like 3 feet. 3 feet from this. I don't know. You can see my breath, but like I can move it closer for sure. See how that is. No, that is true. Yeah, that is true. Vampires are always like real fastidious, or what would the term be? Some are real hot. They are, I admit it. I mean, if you like that kind of thing. Yeah, they don't have to take care of themselves. They just naturally look all sweet and everything. I'm talking about the female vampires, not the males. The males are creepy. You know what I'm talking about. Edward. That guy is just a creep from the word go. Poor Bella. Poor freaking Bella. Pizza, mushroom sausage, chicken, and bacon. That sounds delicious. I have some Polish sausage in there. I might have to go pop it in the oven. Cook it up. I bet Destiny's hungry. I did make, I fried some trout, and I made like sandwiches using rye bread and Kewpie, and it was pretty kind of fish, but she nibbled on it, She appreciate some of it. I cut it in half because it's like I don't think she's gonna eat the whole thing. I'll just eat the rest of it. Or you know, I probably should go do that before I make the sausage. Waste not, want not. Whatever that saying means. Oh, here's Lassie. That's awesome. Here's Lassie. Yeah. It's Christopher Holt, Mary Dallas Street. This looks like a book club edition. 1946. This might be first. Oh my God. What's this? Paris Gazette. I found money in these before. Buying books. People hide money in the pages. The Beaver of Weeping Water. Bill and Carolyn. Those roll up. What's this though? Christmas card, December 48th, that somebody wrote to me. Oh yeah, it was Julia Bigginsworth. Yeah, I remember that. That was a great day. It's a great Christmas back in 48. The Web and Rock by Thomas Wolfe. I don't see the book though. What's up with that? Hasn't this been fun? Got another bunch of books off the ground. These probably all of them are off the ground now, which is good. See, you can see my breath, but the heat's right on me, so my body's like fine. Hang on. Be right back. I could be in with Sam the Raven, but I'm not. I'm out here. See, I'm going to lower this. Hang on. Bring this a little closer. Sit down for a little bit. See, oh yeah. See, if you're right by this thing, you can't see my breath. Totally fine. Feel like $1,000,000. I could just sit here. I could even bring it closer. I'll be fine. You can see my breath a little bit, but not. It's like once it gets out here. Once I'm here, it's like my hands are. I'm gonna bring it in a little closer. Seriously. could be, I mean, seriously, it could be in the teens tonight. I'm not sure. No, it's propane. We looked at kerosene. They didn't really have one. But I mean, I'm pretty warm. Like right now, you know, it's my hands are like down there. My legs are warm. I could be outside with this thing as long as it was like right by me. You know, this is not bad at all. But with only one, like if you warmed it up during the day, this place would be real warm. You know, I didn't turn it on until late in the evening. You know, just when I came in. So if you turn it on for like 2 hours, warm up the place, it's a big difference. Also, the sun has a tendency to like warm the building up. So, but it's I'd have no problem as long as I have plenty of propane. This thing will go for 11 and a half hours, and then refilling the propane is $23. So it's worth it. We got another one. Destiny bought one too. Then we got an extra propane. We got 2 propane tanks. They might get a third. Well, I mean, they blow like, you know, the hot air right on you. That's an alien. That's an alien that I had like George Bush kind of down on his knees. You know what I'm talking about? It's an animatronic alien presenting herself to the president. That it happened. It happened. That's what I heard. Some people told me, and I read about it in a magazine. So there. But yeah, this propane heater's awesome. I'm getting, slowly but surely, I'm getting this place stuff off the floor. More shit has to be thrown away for sure. I got my car, like I'm filling up my car with stuff to take to the dump. Because some of this art is not going to be, I'm never going to make it again. I'm never going to use it again. I'm just going to, it's a mess. It's a mess. I don't know. Is that a reptilian? How long have you been doing art? Oh, I don't know. I made some drawings when I was like 5. Maybe a little bit younger, 4, 3, I don't know. Made some bread sculptures in 1st grade when I was homesick, which means I was faking. You know, I don't want to go to school. Oh, I got a headache. Let me take your temperature. My mom would leave the room, and I'd take the thermometer and I'd put it up close to the light, and then I'd shake it down to about 101. That's what I did. Kids, don't you be like me. Don't do like me. Whatever was on. I don't know. In the afternoon, like when I'd be home from school, I'd watch like Gilligan's Island. Price is Right. You know, I don't remember what was on during the day, like at noon. I don't know. 1st grade. I don't know. But I did watch Gilligan's Island. Land of the Lost, sure. Murray wasn't on. Maury Povich wasn't on. And when I was in 1st grade. Regis Philbin had a show, a nighttime show. He was not well known. I didn't have a TV growing up. I had to read like a loser. Oh man, that's abuse. That is abuse. You had to read? I had a black and white TV in my room. And if I poured water down the back of it to see what would happen, like in 2nd or 3rd grade. And they got me another one. You had to have a TV. You had to, like, come on. My mom used to tell me no TV if you stay home sick. Like, that would change anything. She underestimated my commitment to slacking. My mom didn't say that. I was sick, so I had to entertain myself by watching TV. Or taking apart the telephone or something. One time I threw firecrackers down like an air vent. I could have started a fire, but I didn't. Yes, for science. I just had to know. I was inquisitive. I had to take the phone apart. I also put the fork in the outlet and made like a mark, so it was obvious. I didn't hide it. I said, Michael, I didn't do it. You did it. Michael did it. Which he wouldn't do that, I don't think. Well, he might have. He was a kid. He might have. A lot of kids do that. It's a big mistake. Don't do it. I can't believe I did it and it didn't blow a breaker. But it didn't. So I pulled it out real quick. Woke me up a little bit. It did. It was sort of entertaining. Oh, Toxic, there you are. Toxic Shiba. I used to read books like crazy, but I can't anymore because of my brain injury. My cognitive skills are shot for books. Well, welcome to the club. Don't worry about it, Shirley. I'm not reading them either. I used to melt crayons on the heater. Oh. Well, aren't you the daredevil? Wow. That's wax. It catch on fire there, Hillsby. You're a pyro, huh? Did you ever flush a like tennis ball down the toilet or anything? Tell us, Hillsby. You sound like a real cut-up around the house. I keep trying, but it just doesn't work. Don't worry about it. Shirley, watch TV. That's what I do. Movies are great. They are. They're great, Shirley. You know it and I know it. You can learn from watching TV. What am I up to? I'm thinking that I'm hungry. And I think that I might have to go make some Polish sausage, maybe. And that's what I'm thinking. I don't have a favorite anything, man. Nah, I'll eat in a little bit. It's just weird people say that, like, what's your favorite movie? Like, there's one, yeah, that's right, B. Davis. I wish it was from Greenpoint. Yeah, like, I just find it strange when people say that, like, what's your favorite movie? As if there's so many good movies. Yeah, like this, like, what's my favorite food? The food that I'm eating when I'm real hungry? I guess if I had a choice, it would be like steak, barbecued steak, baked potato. And I am partial to fruit. I like an orange. I do. I like oranges. I like cherries. I like sour cherries. I don't like the bullshit sweet cherries. That's not anything I like. I like my steak rare. I can tolerate medium rare too. I like it black and blue. I like it burnt on the outside. I do not want a dried out steak. I like a tomahawk steak. I like them real thick. Yeah, I like pineapple. Pineapple's pretty good. Pineapple's pretty good, but I don't want to cut it, so I buy it frozen. Because cutting a pineapple, that's like cutting a mango. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. It's delicious. What a, you know, what kind of person would slice up a pineapple? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You slice, really? The juice gets all over. It's just it's nonsense. And then if you don't slice it right, then you still get like, pieces of the rind or whatever it is. I'm not doing it. I'll buy it frozen and eat it. I love it. I love it. Well, occasionally, yeah, we'll buy the chunks. I don't know. I think we bought a pineapple not too long ago. But I'm just like, I don't know. Pineapple on pizza is gross. Yeah, I just buy frozen bags of fruit too, or I grow it. Oranges are one of my favorite. They really are. I like a clementine. Yeah, you can marinate a steak with that. That is correct, Toxic. Yes, I like mango, but once again, I do not want to cut the mango. Are you kidding me? I'm not doing that. Cut up a mango. It's nonsense. It's delicious though, but it's nonsense. I'm not doing it. That's a nice, apples are sort of like, but I'll eat them. I like a green apple, but no, I don't like those rocket apples. Not into them. But I don't know. I tried them. I don't know. I kind of changed my mind about them because they're sort of convenient, and they stay long. If it's a green apple, I like it. I had tomatoes earlier for breakfast. I had mozzarella and what's with the mango pit soup? Oh yeah, can't they make a fucking mango without a pit? What is the matter with them? Design that. Engineer that. That's like, who wants a goddamn watermelon with seeds? Are you kidding me? Oh, I want the one with seeds. Anybody that says that and then, they taste better. Oh, bullshit, and you know it. You're a Luddite. You're a Luddite. You want a watermelon with seeds. Really? You're a Luddite. It's nonsense. Bananas are delicious. They're good. They're great for smoothies. It is a convenient fruit. It'll fill you up. It's kind of starchy and, What's the best watermelon? One without seeds, definitely. Seriously. No, nobody likes seeds. Come on. I got Concord grapes out there. They're delicious. But I solved a problem. This year I didn't, because I bought a food mill. And with the food mill, you can put pawpaw in there and it takes the seeds out pretty much. You can use that thing I could use that thing for the grapes out front that have the seeds in it. There's a seed strainer. So I'm going to make grape juice next year. But this year, most of them just died on the vines because I was exhausted from doing the pawpaws. It was like a lot of work. I was doing the show and I just didn't have any time. What? Have you ever grown a watermelon inside your body? You can't, man. You can't grow a watermelon inside your body after swallowing it. How would that happen? It goes in your lung or something? What are you talking about? In your stomach? You swallow it? Your stomach will chew it up with the acid, man. Seriously. What books? Just a bunch of, you name it. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. A little of this, a little of that. I love this propane heater. I do. And I love the fact that I like kiwis too. I eat the skin. I eat the whole thing. Except for the two ends. I eat the whole kiwi. I love them. That's one of my favorites. I'm going through stuff to donate tomorrow. Good for you, Tox. Yeah, I'm going to do more Bigfoot videos. We got something coming up. I just got an art show done, man. I was really swamped. So couldn't do anything. I got behind in everything. I'm still trying to empty out the barn so I can get the art show in here. I can't just dump it in here like I did with this shit. I can't. So some of the stuff I'm gonna shit can for sure. Some of it I'm keeping. I don't know. Why would you eat any seed? Don't eat seeds unless they're like pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. I don't know. You probably, like roast watermelon seeds. Probably it's probably like a pumpkin seed, I would imagine. I don't know that. Check before you do it. Bigfoot videos kind of happen on Bigfoot. Well, no, some of them, like we have Bigfoot body parts, we'll go pick up at the at my other place. So that could be sort of scheduled in. So that's not necessarily true. Must look crazy in here, right? Sort of weird. What are you in? What is it? A garage? I could live in here if I had heat. Man, get out of here with this Todd Standing dude, man. The guy is just such, come on, man. I'm removing your comment. I won't ban you, but don't talk about that idiot here, okay? Next, you gotta ask me what I think of the Patterson-Gimlin film. That's a dude in a suit. It walks like a human. Okay? It's a dude in a suit. And it's not real. Oh, come on, man. You do that one more time, I'm gonna remove you. What's the matter with you? I should just get rid of you. You obviously have issues. Help me translate a French cookbook earlier. My dad then tried to translate with me, I needed French, and didn't do a very good job, bless his heart. Oh, PL speaks French, huh? I took a French class many years ago. I can't remember shit. Ah, my leg. So long ago. I can speak English. That's about it. That's it. It's just an idiot. God, I got all the books up. Oh, there's books upstairs on the floor. But that's not as like here, it's like real like moist. It's damp. You took Japanese, really? Wow. That would have been a great thing to learn. Seriously. Or Chinese? Chinese would be real difficult, right? And they're different dialects. Ow. See ya. I don't know what time it is. I think I'm going in too. They speak in tones. Oh, really? Gaiji Baka. I apologize if you answered this already. Did you purchase other books? Oh no, I bought them years ago. I used to collect antiques and stuff, old books. I had a collection of tank bicycles, like a Schwinn Black Panther, stuff like that. Bikes from 1919. I had a bunch of them. I had a bunch of stuff like that, and then the stock market dropped, and then I sold them to keep afloat, which I did. So I sold a lot of the stuff, but the books I was just too exhausted to deal with. You know, I got some antiques in here. I got a East Lake like chest over there that's probably pretty nice. Gotta move it in. I got some stuff in here. I got a brake front over there. Sort of nice. There's a few things. It's a hobby, you know. I used to sell stuff on eBay and stuff like that. You know. I was into it. It was a hobby. That's all the animals if you live in the country. What? I don't know what that means. I'm gonna go in. I gotta eat. I'll see ya. Thanks, everybody. Take it easy. Be careful. Bigfoot's out there. One Sean Bond, thank you. Thank you for earlier, too. Bills B, Toxic, Slick. All you people. Watch Bigfoot. And if there's, bang. If there's tree stumps around, really watch out because they want to bend you over them. Be careful, Shirley Jones. Watch out for Sasquatch, all right? I'll see y'all. Bye.